setbacks are a normal part of training or any part of lifestyle, whether it be working out or whether it be your daily personal life or your professional life. I think setbacks are very important as a stepping stone to really show where you are at mentally and physically. I felt really great this time, this week around, compared to my week two. During my week two, we I felt sore in my legs. I think it might have been due to maybe overtraining regarding my running. I'm still trying to balance my running and my weightlifting to really maximize my performance. My running has been increasing pretty well. At the beginning of the year, I was really stuck at 10 minutes a mile, the fastest maybe 9 minutes 30 seconds a mile, and really have improved on that running aspect. In terms of lifting weights, I it definitely felt great with my squats. You can see here, it's a little slow, but I'm able to get that get the reps in. When I first started working out, I often confused delayed onset muscle soreness with a setback. I felt that once my muscles were sore after each workout, I felt I needed a break each and every time. It wasn't until a few years into training I really honed in on working out, and it really it really showed me that you have to be consistent. You have to work you have to work hard to get better at what you're trying to achieve. Uh, so, I stopped using the DOMs as a an excuse to take a break from a day of working out. I utilize I utilize that as a reason to do something else, whether it be stretching, whether it be walking, whether it be lifting lighter weights, really just to get some sort of movement in my body. I think that we really, or I really, was not as active as I am now, and really starting from a baseline of not working out every day to uh, 3 days a week to 5 days a week to almost every day. It really shows that putting in putting in the work, whether it be lifting heavy weights or just getting your body to move in certain ways. In this world now, we're not accustomed to moving around so frequently. Normally, all of us have, not all of us, but a majority of people have some sort of desk job that really confines movement to a body. And I think that could be, or that is a reason why we have so many body problems, whether it be your back, shoulders. I think from the stagnation of our bodies, we're just not used to it. If we're if we don't move as frequently, what happens when we start moving? Our body's not used to that, and it we're more prone to injury. So I think really movement, flexibility, and the consistency of moving your body really helps you prevent any type of injuries that will occur in in your body. I squats my squats felt great this week. I was able to do 2 reps of the 315. I think I want to get to 3 or 4 within the next 2 weeks, but we'll see. I really want to focus on getting my technique great. I felt that my technique at the bottom of the hole, trying to get back up, felt slow, and I think working on explosiveness will help out on that. I'll I'll incorporate other types of squats in my program just to just to see just to see if that will increase my max amount of weight to be moved. My deadlifts also felt great. I was able to do 2 reps, I believe, and th those felt great. I think I'm more accustomed to my hands are more accustomed to getting the bar off the ground. My first training training week, my hands definitely did not feel accustomed to lifting that much heavy weights. On my bench session, I felt really strong and felt great going into it. I had warm up set of just the bar, uh, the 10 of the 135, and then a 10 of the 225. And here, going into it, I felt great. Wanted to do a 5x5 of 245. My ultimate goal is to rep out 315. Still not there, but slow and steady wins the race. And I rather my training mentality is that I rather be more impressive at the weights that I can handle than always going for my 1 rep max. I was at maybe a RPE 8 majority of these. Um, yeah, it definitely felt very smooth, no technicalities. But on the last rep of my 5x5s, I felt a small, I would say like a tear in my left chest, and this is where the title comes from regarding setbacks. Uh, this will definitely be a setback in my chest progression, my benching progression, because my other workouts, my lighter workouts for my chest, I could definitely still feel that impinging, I would say, tear or soreness. So I'm really going to nurse that back to health before I go back to that 245. This setback really got my fears up on further injury uh, for my training, and took me a day to really think about the training style that I'm doing, and I should be more careful on the amount of weights I'm lifting, and really hone in on my form regarding my benching. What I included this deadlift here, these deadlifts, just to see my improvement from my 405 in the previous week. My back felt my back still feels really good. No soreness there. no soreness in my back, and I'm actually able to hold the 315 a lot easier than my previous weeks. I take this setback as a learning lesson to see where I stand in my journey and what can I improve on. I don't I don't want to dwell on the past, and I just want to work on what can I improve today. That's really stuck with me for my whole training style. I backed off of the 405 and just did 365 just to see where I'm at. I'll revisit the 405 later on. These are my running splits. As you can see, I'm getting a lot better. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.